uNkulunkulu wavele waphendula izinto lavelela lajika isondo. uNkulunkulu wangitholela some angel. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kamalami uSphelly. If you are new here, welcome. It's a story time umkosi. I have a very short story time to share with you, but it's a funny story and I'm about to share it to you. And if you are returning subscriber muntu wami, for just bumping in again or stepping by again, nginithanda kakhulu for the continuous support, and you who just bump into this story time, because when ngiyakubona uthanda umgosi. But if you love umgosi, please don't leave without subscribing, and please like, share, and click that notification bell so that if I upload another story time or a vlog or an educational vlog or video or kumnandi, all I'm saying kumnandi la. So please don't leave without subscribing. Guys, those who know, they know. Sunday morning I have waffles, but today I'm going to be chowing my waffle with you as I share this story time. I hope I'm gonna succeed, because I hardly, when I'm trying to share a story and eating at the same time, I always fail. But today I'm gonna try. Okay, my story time is actually derived from long time ago, né? So let's have our waffle. I'm gonna be having my waffle and my energy. I'm just scared that because it's a breakfast in bed, but I'm scared that my table might shift and then I don't want to put my tea or my energy on the table. So let me take out the spoon, because it might keep on making a whole lot of noise. So yeah, I'm gonna be having my waffle with you for the first time with you today, and talking and eating at the same time. Some people, they call it mukbang or mukbang or whatever the name you call it, but I will be sharing a story time while I'm eating my favorite breakfast in bed, né? So let's go, let's do this together. Okay, the story time happens years ago. Yeah, I told you about my tea. I'm scared. Not my tea, Mara, it's my energy. So this story time happened years ago. I think it was around 2005. But the timelines are not important. So that you know, if you know, you know. If you know who was I dating around 2005, you'll definitely know who am I talking about. But I know that my audience is actually young people, so they might not know who exactly I was dating at that time. And this is my maple that I actually always drizzle on my waffle because it's too nice. It's super nice. As I continue with my story time, yeah, it happened around 2005. Yes. So if you know, you know. I am a soccer lover or a soccer fan, ne? So I love soccer, and I'm sure now you know that I'm a fan of Sundowns for the good reason, because we have a life in Sundowns and Mamelodi Sundowns. We are partnered. But at that time, this story time happened. I used to be a fan. I still love Chiefs. Don't get me wrong. I still love Chiefs over other big teams. I still love Chiefs, but I'm a supporter of Comba 7. Get that right from the beginning of the story time. Okay. Around 2006, I had my boyfriend, which is an ex now. So, okay, before we start, let's have a bite of waffle together. Follow the story, man. Don't get bored. Get your own drink so that you don't get bored as I eat. I know when I'm watching something and then people are eating, so have your bites with me. My waffles are nice, guys. You wanna try them? Guys, you really have to try them. But anyway, so I used to be a fan of chips. So there's a game that they always call it derby. What is derby? It's when two big teams in the same city are playing. Like, for example, in Pretoria, the derby, it's when Super Sports as well as the Mamelodi Sundowns are playing. So in Johannesburg, it's Orlando Pirates versus Chiefs. So me and my ex, we used to be, we were a fan, or rather a supporters of Kaizer Chiefs. That's one thing that me and my ex were so close. When it comes to soccer, if you know, you know I love soccer. If you really know me, you know that I love soccer. I support soccer, and for some reasons I get to be, soccer guys used to be attracted to me. I don't know for what reason, but I really, in the past years, I've dated soccer players. Just know that it has always been the case. I don't know why, but it just happens. But again, as collab, we are here for the story time. The story time is very short. Don't worry, I'm not gonna take long with you. So this other time in 2006, there was a derby that was taking place in Johannesburg, Soccer City. This is what we call, then it was FNB then, but before 2010, it was FNB Stadium or something like that. So it was taking place there, né? So my ex and I used to go and watch the derby. Whether we had the grandstand tickets, we go. Whether we have suit tickets, we go. So my ex has a friend who is a businessman. He was staying in he's staying in Limpopo. I think he still stays in Limpopo. So this businessman used to get derby or suit tickets. If you know suits, what are those? It's like a VIP. It's a small area whereby maybe most companies used to book that space. So the company would book that small space. Every time there's a game, they come, they chill and have fun, food, drinks. It's like a VIP area of stadium. That's what the suit is. If you don't know the suit, it's not the grandstand whereby people are just smoking weed and drinking and make noise but this one, this guy who stay in Limpopo, who's a businessman, used to get tickets from this company that already booked the suit because he's a businessman. So they used to say, we've got 2 tickets, are you coming? So because he was staying in Limpopo, he was not gonna be just coming and driving just to watch the soccer. But because he had a friend who was staying in Pretoria, he will then send this ex-boyfriend of mine and get those tickets, so that me and my boyfriend will then go and watch. So this time, yeah, this particular derby, my boyfriend told me around Thursday. This particular game then, my ex-boyfriend, we had a conversation around Thursday, Wednesday. Okay, we already knew that we are going to the game, but only around Wednesday, Thursday, and then he told me that he only have 1 ticket for both of us. So he's gonna go alone. Or we had a lot of conversation. I remember we even spoke about, okay, then if it's 1 ticket then and we are going together, how is this gonna work? Because now I can't be on the grandstand and then you are on the suit. How about we both buy, we just leave the ticket that is sponsored, but actually both of us go to the grandstand. my boyfriend did not want that part. He said, no, we can drive together to the stadium. And then he's gonna go to the suit, and then I'm go to the grandstand. How is that gonna be possible, guys? When you go to the stadium, you want fun. You want to be with the people that you know, the people that you love, the people that you can share memories with. And stadium is meant to be fun. We never mind to go to the grandstand. We've been going to the grandstand. But he said because he wants to drink his whiskey for free there, because you choose what you want to drink. There's a bar, there's food, buffet. You know, when you go to the suit, you know that just come there with your empty stomach, then have food. So my ex-boyfriend wanted to drink. He's not a fan of food, but when it comes to Bev, we had that heated argument for about, up until we get to the point to say, you know what, go, I'm not going. Go, I am not going. We had that argument, you know. That Saturday morning, I was so hurt. I went to gym, Virgin Active. Went to Virgin Active just so that I can just, you know, refresh something that I love. You know, when I'm hurt, I do things that I love the most. So that morning of Saturday 2006, I decided to pack my bag, go straight to Virgin Active and exercise, and you know, exercise, not exercise for fitness, but taking out my anger, because now we got to a point to say, you know what, go alone. I'm not going with you. I can't go to the grandstand when you are sitting in a suit having fun, and I'm sitting there with people that I don't know who are smoking and what. Pella, if it's a derby, I don't know how much I'm gonna put the size of a stadium on how many people that are there in stadium. It's like it's full when it's Pirates versus Chiefs, especially around those time. Not now after COVID, but then it used to be very packed. I know even that game, it was almost sold out. So I go to the gym, I exercise. I remember I was doing almost every kind of exercise. So there was just this guy that was, actually, we are on a treadmill next door. Yeah, talking about how much he's going to watch the game and like, I also wanted to go. We just chatting. I don't know the guy. I've never met the guy before. I met the guy on a treadmill. We were just, you know, walking when he's still warming up, and it's like predicting the scores and what was that, like, I really wanted to watch. And he was just, you know, most of the guys that I meet that knows that I know soccer, I'm definitely sure that they get excited because there's like, how is this woman know so much about soccer? Because I know, when I'm saying I know soccer, at that time, especially now I'm not focusing on it, but at that time, I will tell you who is going to be taken to this team and sign up on this team, how much was, because I was to actually even reading Iladuma every Wednesday. I used to buy Iladuma so that I see who is moving where, who's going where, who's being signed up, who's now being managed by who, and this, all this nonsense that I know that women who are watching this story time, they don't know what I'm talking about, and it doesn't matter. I just letting you know that most of the guys used to be very excited to have the conversation with me around soccer, because this is how much I knew soccer. We are in a treadmill, we are chatting, we are warming up, and then the guy is excited that I know much about soccer. Then he's telling me that he's going to the derby. I'm like, unfortunately, I'm no longer going to. I was going, but there's a complication. I'm no longer going. I was like, ah, man, don't worry. Don't you worry. Me and my friend, we are going to the derby. We are going to watch the derby and we are going to a suit. What? Yeah, you can come with us. He was so excited, this guy. And then he called a friend. You know what? I met this lady. Blah, 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 blah. He made a call when I'm already there. He said, you know what? I have someone that I'm coming with. We are coming to watch the derby with this lady. Do you still have those extra tickets that you were talking about? I said, yeah, tickets are there. You can come with. I said, yes. I finished, it was in the morning and we were leaving around 12. And I went to the vision active around 9. I am telling you, nah. Why we were leaving around 12:01 is because when it's derby, it's too full traffic. You don't want that to be sitting in long traffic because of the so many cars, so many people. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about that, but yeah, you know, like so many people who treats me. So I'm like, what? I finish exercising, I bath, I do my makeup, I wear whatever that I was gonna be wearing. I told them that no, I can't go to the suit looking like this. If you want me to go with you, I'm gonna give you my address. You guys gonna get me there. Okay, I go. I do my makeup. I go to my flat, and my boyfriend come. I can't remember why he was coming to drop or. Hey, that is not the story time, but my ex-boyfriend before. Oh, he came to tell me that, to confirm that, are you sure you are not going? We had that conversation. He's like, you know what, Simina, I am going, but I'm not going with you. I have people who see me to deserve a suit ticket on their own suit. Yay! I had no time. I just wanted to quickly change, because by the time my boyfriend comes through, and then I was changing. I remember I was wearing my white linen pants and the floral t-shirt. My makeup and my hair was on point. I was already and looking amazing, and I had some slides. I can't remember what slides, but I think it was some white slide. I was just looking amazing. So my boyfriend was downstairs. Okay, I park my car and then I go out. My boyfriend, okay, the cars were like this, ne? It was my boyfriend's car, and then the car, the Audi. I remember at that time my boyfriend was driving, was it Toyota Corolla? Yeah, it was Toyota Corolla, a very old one. Don't know, it's not an issue. And then these guys were driving Audi A3 sport car, very converted, like it was, you know, with sunroof, this and that, but that's not the case. But it was just, you know, the levels were different. My boyfriend was there and these guys were there, and I'm dressed and I'm looking forward. I just went to my boyfriend, no, we are leaving now. So as we were driving on the freeway, my boyfriend was driving alone. I was driving with these three guys. I was sitting, or these two guys, I'm sitting at the back. We are chatting, and then I'm telling them, and then I was telling them, that's my boyfriend. I told them that that's my boyfriend that told me that he's not going with me. He doesn't have a ticket for me. So these guys are so funny. It was a funny story, because as we were driving on the freeway, we will be, you know, passing each other. So my boyfriend was driving, like, you know, let me show you. Very bored, Kesan. Very bored. Driving like this, looking at us as we pass, as we drive slow, as he pass us, as we pass him. And you know, it was just a vinky vongo. But anyway, so but these guys kept on saying he will learn. How can he do that, especially if you are telling us that you guys always go to the stadium together, and then he decided to go to the suit and make you sit on the grandstand? He will never. It was so funny in that car. So we went there, we got into, I vividly remember that I know the suit that we normally go to. So it was just 3 suits away from the suit that I'm now in. He doesn't know the suit that I'm in. He was on the other suit, and then I could see him so bored. He was bored. He would carry that whiskey glass for the longest time. I know we are nukuti yabo. love alcohol, love his whiskey. But that day he will hold that. My boyfriend did not enjoy the game. He was so extremely bored. Where I am, I could see him being bored. I was having fun. You see, I remember we were about 3 ladies in that suit. With those nice ladies, you could see that it's people who are very sophisticated and very fun. And nobody has a boyfriend there. Nobody was a boyfriend to anyone. Nobody was trying to hit anyone. It was just a nice environment. We were sitting there, we were having fun. These ladies were very nice. They were besties of some of these other businessmen that I came with, and the other ones that we found there. I don't know. I can't even remember what kind of the businesses these guys were doing, because they were just my friends that I met that particular day at the gym. I trusted them. I went with them, had fun, eating, drinking, having fun. And then they will ask me, where is your boyfriend? And it's like, my boyfriend is there. I showed them, there's my boyfriend in that suit. They were looking at him. They were laughing. I was laughing. I had fun. I did not have mercy shame. I didn't. I was laughing and laughing. And I remember then when the game finishes, we stayed for about an hour. So I think my boyfriend left like just before the game finishes, because now, you know, the traffic after the stadium. But we decided to stay behind. But we're having fun. We're not bored. So we were waiting. We were actually waiting for the traffic to subside, like, so that we could go. Well, 2006, I didn't have any 2005 or 2000. I think it was 2005, man. It was 2005. I had no child. So for me I was staying in my flat alone. So nobody was gonna tell me, Guti, leave now, go now, do this. I was not married. I just had a boyfriend that knew that my girlfriend went with some guys, and now we stay behind. My boyfriend calls me, where are you? Can't we go back together? No. We are not. I cannot being asked by some people and take care of me to the suit. Now I'm living with you. For what reason? Okay, then it's fine. I'll wait you at your flat. No problem. Wait for me. We stayed behind for like an hour. Still, the traffic was still the same. It was still a lot of traffic on our way. I think my boyfriend, he called me around 6:30 to 7. He was already waiting outside at my flat. At that time, we were still at the stadium. Then we started moving. And on our way, it's like, he must wait. He must wait. I think my boyfriend thought like, hey, this lady was with these guys and they're going to be hitting on her. And probably they are going to go somewhere else for fun. I was like, it was not that. And those guys were not even hitting on us. It was just good guys, man. Just, those guys who just love fun, who had no interest into just hitting. They just love good environment. They just love. So Vele, they wanted us to go somewhere. I was like, no, it's fine. I'm just going to go, because now my boyfriend feels like maybe there's something between us. So I'm just going to go. So I went to my flat, and I found my boyfriend waiting outside in the car when I was getting off to. And I remember we stayed for a while in the car, even if it was more like 5-10 minutes with those guys, just chatting. Guys, when can we meet? When are we going to watch another soccer? And it was just fun. But I go, my boyfriend, he was so pissed, but I could not care for a single moment. I'm like, you don't do that to me. Unkulunkulu just decided to respond to my prayers, because really I love soccer and I really wanted to go and watch that game. But unkulunkulu waphendula izinto lavelela lajika isondo some angels to come and take me to the stadium on the beautiful suit, nice suit. While my boyfriend was in a different suit where it was just men, businessmen who were just watching soccer. He was holding his glass like this, bored for the longest time, standing like this, very, very bored. He looked very bored. When then we got into my flat, how can you do that? How fair is that? How fair is that? Was it fair if I was asking you that we can go to Grandstand and then you said no? No, but it was unfair. Everything was just unfair. It was unfair for you to just decide to go to the suit and make me to sit in the grandstand. And now I'm getting people who care about me not being in the grandstand alone. People that I don't know. But you know these guys. What if those guys did that? It's like, I'm an old woman. I could tell when people are genuine. Those guys were genuine, had nothing to do. But if there's something I can tell you about those guys, they made my boyfriend's life like a hell. You could tell they were laughing, especially when we were on the freeway going to the state. They were laughing like very loud, and I was joining them. I was laughing as well because he was so bored, Kesana. But he will never do that to her current girlfriend or the wife or whoever. He will never ever do that. To sacrifice me to go to the grandstand and then you go to the suit when we normally go together to the stadium. Shem. Lapho khona ngami ngadila ngaye. I dealt with him. And I love that. I don't know. I just remembered the story time yesterday as we were coming back from the stadium. I'm like, hey, there was a lot of traffic when we were getting out of Loftus. And then I remember that story, like, I'm going to share the story time. Because okay, let's just get it out of our chest so that we never gonna get into such a situation whereby I find myself with the guys that I don't know and you are living alone and you want me to go with you and stay in the grandstand. Never. No. Ayisebenzi kanjalo ke leyo nto. But anyway, that's the end of a story time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoy the story time. It is just a short mukbang waffle story time. Thank you guys. Please don't leave without subscribing, like, share. I hope you have never been in a situation where you put your boyfriend in such a situation, but I did. Thank you for watching. Thank you. See you on the next one. Love you so much.